Hello and welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 271 and we're just building some manganese stuff. So let's figure out what's what. We have 2 pallet presses going in for the manganese pallets with 2 inserters. Yep, we need a little bit of power like this. The next step is gonna be the manganese oxide, which is gonna need the gas. So let's get the chemical furnaces in. So we're gonna need 2 spaces. Like this, manganese oxide. We're gonna run the methane on this side, do an inserter for each. Drop it a little bit further and then bring that in like this, yeah, and give that some power. Okay, that's gonna be very helpful. Then we're gonna do 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there'll be these guys. So we're gonna do actually, yeah, so we can do on this side, we'll do the sulfuric acid. Whoops, not like that though. There we go. We'll need to pull it in a little bit. Like this. That's good. Then we're gonna do this. You're gonna pick up from here and drop over here. You're just gonna drop over here. And we'll do the same on this side. So you're gonna pick up here, drop here, and you're just gonna drop here. Then we'll power that. And then you'll just need the iron ingots. Yes. And we're gonna get rid of the iron hydroxide. I think we can just do that with yeah. I don't know. Let's first get this guy, which is just normal blast furnaces. So let's set those up. Level 2s. So that's gonna be like this, I think. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that, I think. Right? Yeah. So like this. Yeah, and these are gonna be fine, right? Because they're gonna be just pulling out the stuff that we need. So let's power that. Oh, but we still need the iron ingots too. So let's do a requester chest in the middle then. Like this. You're gonna pick up from here. You're gonna pick up from here. We'll need a roboport just to get some coverage up here. Yeah. And we're gonna request the iron ingots in there. And then same for you guys. So we're gonna request the iron ingots. Fast inserter. Yeah. Hey, Big Monday, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Hi guys, welcome everyone. You're coming in at the right time. We're about to get manganese ingots. It's growing nicely. As you can see, we have, if we want to go for the rocket silo, we're gonna need just the radars and then the rocket silo tech itself. So then we're gonna be able to launch some rockets and move into this fancy part of the tree, which I've never done before. So I'm gonna be very interested how this late game stuff is gonna pan out. Yeah. What were you playing? Uh, Regular Factorio or some mod pack? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a long playthrough indeed. I don't know what I've gotten myself into. That's basically what's going on. With MSI. Okay, with the viewer interactions, how does that work? Ooh, this doesn't sound good. Ooh, let's eat that. The worms are kind of angry. That's not good. That's not good. Let's kill them. Oh, very cool. Yeah, so I actually have thought about doing that. How have you set that up? Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we're good for a little bit. We lost a couple of robots, but we'll be fine. Yeah, so I was thinking about how you could do something with maybe recipe changes or something of the like. Um, no one's making it harder. That seems like a wasted opportunity. Let's see. These guys should be fine. Yeah. We're gonna do this setup over here as well. And then we're gonna need some filter inserters. Cool, you've got a bot set up to do fewer interactions. That's really, really cool. Is it so and it's received in a mod then probably or something? Let's do actually active providers here, and you're gonna be just pulling out the iron hydroxide. So that's gonna be over here as well. And then I guess over here as well. Yeah. We just want to set that up in a little bit of a different way. And like this. So we're dropping over here and you're dropping over here. Apparently we do have a couple active providers in storage, so that's gonna be fine. Yeah. And yeah, basically you guys just need fuel. So let's get carbon pellets in there. And let's see. Or no, they're called charcoal pellets. I made that mistake before. Charcoal pellets. There we go. Yeah, 200 seems fine. And let's set this up. Yeah, so I'm about, I think, like 150 hours or something into this playthrough. So it's gonna be interesting. I need another research. Oh, I need solar energy. Okay, let's get that then. And I'm really unsure how long it's gonna be. Like it could be, I don't know. It could be another 100 hours, but it could even be more. It's gonna be really cool to see how we scale up. Like I'm slowly using bots, so we have the old part of the factory, which is like we built two buses basically, one for all kinds of science and random stuff, and one for ore production basically. And then this is sort of the spaghetti part of the base. We have some biter farming going on here. Some buffers. Yeah, and this is really the old core. This is where everything started. So that's basically the spaghettiest part. And here we're sort of moving into the robot area with a bunch of fluid belts, sort of. I think I'll be using those for a bit. Like it seems fairly elegant to fly over um, the stuff by hand. Yeah, let's just check. So hours wise, let's see. Yeah, 134 hours. So it's a decent amount, and yeah, it's really fun so far. Like the where we're currently at, we're scaling up in a way that's yeah, that's just gonna be better and better as we just copy and paste some stuff, and we can very dynamically scale up. I should be looking into like how the backlogs function and what we're wasting there basically, but other than that, like we're getting a lot of good stuff going here. Let's see. Yeah, so we have the manganese ingot, and I don't quite know what to do with them yet. So okay, we can use them to make more titanium. We can use them to make more aluminum, more iron, or more steel. Okay, so I think I know which one we need to be doing for now. And I think that's the steel. So the issue with this is, how do we set it up in a proper way? And I think I know. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see. Where's the steel? The steel is over here, right? Or are we actually good on steel now? Oh yeah, so we're making steel with the other stuff, yeah. So maybe it should be titanium or aluminum. I don't really know. Like, this is something we might wanna control with circuit logic at some point. We need more prerequisites. Let's see where they're hiding. Rocketry, of course. Don't build a rocket silo without rocketry. Yeah, so I think for now I might just let the manganese ingots pile up and just build like additional... I mean, we could build another induction furnace and use the manganese ingots in that for steel, but this is currently backlogged, so it's not really a problem. There was something else we could scale up here, right? The cobalt. Steel? Yeah, so let's just check if we want to do something better here. I doubt we can cast it as coils. Let's see. Yeah, we just need to do this with casting machines. So let's upgrade the induction furnace and let's get to casting machines 3 in there. I probably... Yeah, okay, let's just request them. Let's see, casting machines 3. Yeah, we have a couple in the network. I think I discarded them at some point. And am I making induction machines 3? Induction furnaces? Doesn't look like I am, so I think that's worthwhile. So let's set that up. Because we're probably making 1s and 2s, aren't we? Okay, maybe not. Where else could it be? Somewhere up here. No, it doesn't look like we are. Okay, let's set up some... Oh, we can't do that from the map. We can only do that if we copy it. Yeah, so let's set up some of those then. Let's just check. So we're gonna make induction furnaces 3. Which needs some stuff requested. Looks like we can bring everything in, though the concrete is a little bit low. We can do rocket silo research. Awesome. Okay, let's get that started. It's gonna be a while because our yellow sciences production is not that high, but it will be fine. Induction furnace 2, we'll need to make some of those. Yeah, that's good. And then we're gonna... let's see, we limited this, so that's okay. And we probably need induction furnace 1. Yeah, we have a couple coming in, but not so much. Like, we're definitely... Those are just some that I discarded at some point. So let's make sure we're actually making the 1 as well. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So yeah, we should have a couple casting machines, and I'll craft just a level 3 induction furnace myself for now. And then we're okay. Yeah. So let's see. We're gonna... where are we? Is this the cobalt steel? No, that's the Invar. The cobalt steel is up here. So let's scale this up a little bit in place though. So we have... Yeah, okay, we'll need the casting for machines first. So you and you. Yeah, I guess we'll use... Let's do it like this. Yeah. Let's do an offset. That should be fine. Give it some power. There we go. Copy this over and a little bit of pipe. And then we should be able to upgrade you to a level 3. Yeah, and let's put you in the network then. Oh, you're actually just in the wrong place. So this should be fine. And we're gonna do this then and not do a backlog. We actually should be doing probably... I mean, if this backlogs, we just have the 1 and it doesn't look like robo network access is a problem at this point. We do probably want to get this a little bit faster. Yeah, let's do a yellow underground belt here, just to create a little bit more space, and then we can put in an extra one. But this is kind of slow. Let's speed that up a little bit as well. Are we making the blast? We are making the blast furnace 3, right? Yeah, I'll request those as well. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more of these ingots. Let's do it like... Let's set up some inserters as well. Yeah, okay, so this is actually kind of low. So I think we want to be scaling up a little bit on the ore production side then. Because this cobalt ore stuff, yeah, it's actually... So it's also partly coming from... Yeah, it's partly coming from the chrome production, I think. Right? But the fact that we're not really using the manganese is not an issue, right? Yeah, this is also producing chrome, but or cobalt, but in the same ratio as chrome. So if it holds because we have enough chrome, then like we're consuming, I think, a lot more cobalt than chrome at this point. Let's see if we look at this part of the map. We should have chrome somewhere up here. Let's see. Yeah, so you're low on stereotype crystals. Yeah, we just need to scale up some of those leaching plants. So let's set up production of those in a machine. And then we'll go up there to extend that a little bit. I think those are fairly expensive though. Let's see, the leaching plants. Leaching plants 1 are actually pretty okay. Maybe we're already making them? Can I request them? Let's see, leaching plants 1. Oh, I have them. Okay, well. Let's set up production then anyway. I don't think we have done that, probably. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, these guys are gonna be a while before they're gonna be backlogged, mainly because of the concrete brick situation. Those are not really made at scale, which I probably could do something about, but for now I'm not too troubled with. Oh, we actually ran out of all the geodes as well. So we're still reprocessing all of it. We have a little bit of sodium sulfate still, but still, like, we actually ran out of all of that, which is interesting. How are you doing? Yeah, we still have a pretty nice backlog here, but we're making a ton of sulfuric acid, which is nice. Yeah. I think we just want to scale up some of the leaching plant stuff then. And here we're gonna get a little bit of an advantage from the fact that we built this to somewhat scale. Yeah, so we're gonna need a little bit of scaling up over here. So 1, 2, and we're gonna do that with as many sort of modern materials as possible. Like I want this to be nicely copy pastable in the future if we want to extend it. So let's do it like this, copy this, and then do 1, 2, and you're gonna get an offside on this side, so we can start making a full belt. And we can do 1 power pole over here, and a little bit of belt like this, and then some pipe. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh, we're low on this fluid? That's kind of problematic. Let's see where that's coming from, because that's kind of interesting. I think it's the hydrofluoric acid plant. Let's see. We have an active provider here as a backlog chest. Okay. That's kind of awkward because we need it now. So let's let's make this a storage chest then, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's just this is kind of awkward. Let's see, what do we want to do? I mean, yeah, we have a bunch of fluorides. I think we want to do it like this, so we want to have an overflow over here with an active provider like this. And then we want to have here a requester chest, which requests fluoride. And then a fast inserter up here. And I guess another one who drops here. Yeah. And you're gonna be picking up here and dropping here. And then we'll take input priority on the right, because we want to make sure that this guy can get rid of all his fluoride, but we want to have enough for these guys to do their job. And then let's see, we have these guys, so let's scale this up a little bit as necessary. Again, here I want to be using a little bit more modern materials relative to the rest. This should come in here. We have these guys. These guys, copy that. These guys, copy that. You get an offset and a power pole. Okay. This should give us a decent amount of hydrofluoric acid. That looks good. You're a little bit slow because we don't have enough of that. That's fine. We can improve the belt a little bit if this turns out to be an issue. Okay, so that's one. Maybe for the other ones, the fluids are also the problem. So let's just check. Sulfuric is fine, hydrofluoric is fine, nitric is fine, and hydrochloric is also fine. So for the others, it should be just a matter of upscaling the leaching plants, and then we should be good. Saphirite is in good shape. So let's also get you a little bit skilled up. Let's also discard some stuff that we don't really need. Pump we don't really need. These guys are fine. Yeah. This should help. Okay, leaching plants. So 1, 2, and go up here. We'll set this up like this, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Get some pipe in here. To get the sulfuric acid, a little bit of belts, some power poles. Yeah, a little bit more belts. And then I think we're good on this. Yeah, looks like we are. Yeah, maybe an offset for you. Yeah. Let's see. So these guys clearly could use a little bit more. Yeah, I guess. Let's just scale it up a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, I can place the leaching plants, then the robot can do the rest. Yeah. And I guess I might have done something weird with the... No, I think we'll be fine actually on with respect to the inserter settings. Okay, so these guys will be okay. Let's actually extend those a little bit as well. Yeah, same thing here. So let's put in a leaching plants, and then we'll be fine. I think I want to make sure that the stereotide and the crotonium, yeah, like these guys should get a full belt as well. That's just gonna get us a little bit of an extra backlog, which is nice. Yeah, so we're gonna do you and you with this offset. That's gonna be helpful. And then the stereotype chunks as well. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna go up here, and we're gonna get another one to drop here with an offset. Yeah, ooh, actually we do want to scale this a little bit as well. This just for management right here. Yep, so we're gonna do you over here and get this in here. And then we'll do a couple more. Like, these machines aren't that fast either. Yeah. Let's get the belt in here. That's better. Okay, those should be getting in here soon, so that's gonna help us get a bunch more stereotype chunks as well. Like, we're going through our backlog fairly speedily at this point. Yeah, sweet. Okay. We'll continue for a bit on stream. but I just want to make a cut for the YouTube episodes. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks!